Hello, welcome to the channel. I go by Turna, and today's video is a sketchbook tour. The sketchbook tour is slightly old. This is a 2019 sketchbook, and I did the sketchbook when I was still in high school, so most of the things that are in here I don't think I'm gonna remember very well, but I'm gonna try. So let's just get into it. Well, this is the cover, and there's nothing really special about the cover. It's just a bunch of stickers and some more stickers. Some of these are actually homemade. I actually made these myself. I took the pictures from Pinterest and then I just printed them out on my own sticker maker. Nothing special about that, but yeah, I was just testing it out and I put them there. And then this is like a CD that I painted, and they're clouds. So yeah, that's the cover. And yeah, let's get into the video. This is the first page. I don't really know what was going on with me when I started with this, but I like this cat. You're gonna be seeing a lot of this hairless cat. You're gonna see a lot of it. I don't know why, but I gravitate towards this every single time I think of drawing or painting a cat. So yeah, I thought maybe it could fit. But this is the only cat in the sketchbook. There aren't any more animals in the sketchbook. Yeah. And no, this sketchbook is not a multimedia sketchbook. It's just a normal sketchbook. I don't know where it's from, but it's just a normal sketchbook. But I did use acrylics in here and markers, and I guess it held up. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about this. It was a phase, and yeah, I was thinking of like creating like merch, having like a collection, but it died down very easily, like quickly. I think like a year later I was like over this whole thing, and it's like a sexuality type of what do they call it? It's like a sexuality theme. So but it's like I got over it very quickly. And this was from a different sketchbook, no? Yeah, and then I just tore it out and I cut it out and I pasted it here. Yeah, there's really nothing. It's just a nut. It's just people, just bodies, anatomy. That's it. I also painted this somewhere else and then I just pasted it this side because I didn't want to lose this. And it's like a mountain, and it was my first time actually using acrylics. This is an acrylic, and it was my first time using acrylics, and I actually kind of like how it turned out. It's not the best, but it is not that bad either. Or I like to tell myself that it's not that bad. Okay, this is flowers. It's a flower page. These are actually my favorite flowers. I grew up with these. I saw them all the time at my parents' house, my grandparents' house, and they just became like a normal sight. And yeah, I like them. They're pretty, and we used to put them on our hair and like play around, so it's like nostalgic a little bit. And yeah, same. Yeah, this is also from another book, and I think I drew this on the road. I think I was with a friend when I was drawing this, and there was like an actual flower that was here that I pressed on, but I don't know what happened to the flower, but it is what it is. It was very similar to, yeah. And yeah, I used to draw like a lot of clothes and like fashion statements and stuff. I liked to do that. I don't anymore, but at this time, like around 2018, 2019, I was like into like drawing like my own clothes and designs and stuff. Yeah, this is also from another page that I pasted in there. I like the way it looks. It's a skeleton with wings. It's like chest area with wings, which is cool, I guess. There's really no story behind it. I thought it was cool and I drew it. This was one of the stickers that I made with my machine, a sticker maker that I have. Okay, this is just a swatch page, nothing special. But I did draw this person. They didn't turn out like great or anything, but considering that I literally drew them in less than 5 minutes, is, I don't know, something. More fashion illustrations. Yeah, I kind of like this. I don't know, maybe I think I was watching Vampire Diaries, and this was probably like inspired by like when they would like do the flashbacks to when they were still like young vampires, and they were like in the historic era, and you would see like, what's her name, Catherine, I think so. I'm not really sure. I don't remember my state of mind at that time in my life, but I'm pretty sure that it was inspired by something that I was watching, because a lot of the things that I do draw are inspired by things that I watch online. And yeah. Okay, this is another illustration of a dress. I actually kind of wanted to make this dress come to life. I actually like how it turned out, but I wish I used like a different color, like a yellow, instead of this peach, because I used the peach and I hated it, and then I wanted to put like a darker color, and so I put this pink, but I should have just put yellow instead. Would have been nicer. But yeah, this is just a drawing that I did. I was actually looking at one of my sister's hair. She has like long dreaded like locks. She has locks, so I wanted to do like something like a lock type of vibe. So yeah, she actually is the one who inspired this hairstyle, because I think she did something like a really cool hairstyle. It wasn't like this, but it was like similar to this. So yeah. I remember the day. I remember what was going on when I was doing this. I was studying for exams, and I think I got distracted, and then I drew this. And then I remember, because I sent this to a friend of mine, and I was like, yo, look what I drew, like I'm so bored. And they were like, same, whatever. But yeah, I remember because I'm still pretty close with the friend. So yeah, this I actually like how she turned out. I like how she turned out. Before I drew her, there were, I think, 5 other faces that I drew that turned out really badly. I threw those away, but I saved her because I actually liked how she turned out. She was actually from my imagination. Usually when I draw like, I lean towards like anime type of style, but I wanted to leave that behind. I wanted to start drawing a little bit more realistically, or at least try. So I did the I'm not gonna call it a Loomis method, but I'm gonna call it like I was watching like a tutorial while doing this, so they showed me like the structure of a face, and I took that tutorial and then I added the features on my own. So I could say that this was, yeah, it's an original sketch, I guess, because it's not referenced from anything. It's just the structure, and then everything else is this detail that I put in myself, which was, I'm pretty proud of it. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna act like, yeah, let's just move on from that. Anyways, yeah, this is like BL type of fan art. It was that time in my life, okay. Yeah, and then this is like an illustration, also an illustration, because I did a lot of those. I did a lot of like yeah, like fashion illustrations. Yeah, I think I was going for the shoes. I wanted to focus on the shoes because I don't think I paid mine to the actual outfit itself. But yeah, yeah, this is like, it's just things that I was practicing. Like I would see something online and I would try to replicate it. Didn't come out great, but you know, for somebody who is trying out, I think I did a pretty good job. Not the best, but I think I did a pretty good job. It's not that bad. And I paste my pages together so that some inks don't bleed to the next page, and yeah, it's just so much more convenient to paste my pages together. And I started doing that long ago. Like, this is not my first sketchbook, but this is like the first sketchbook that I kept in good condition. So yeah. Okay. Some swashes. This girl, she was my favorite. She started off as a sketch, like a normal sketch, and then I kept on adding onto her as time went until, I don't know, I guess maybe I'm not done. Maybe I'm gonna add something else on her. I don't know. It's been years, but I still love her. She's still my favorite. And yes, she is naked, but I do love her. I do love her. I think she's pretty. And then we have some hand practices. I did a lot of hand practices that time, although I do not draw or sketch a lot of hands anymore. I think I'm over it. I actually don't care, you know, hands, whatever. But at this point I was like obsessed. I wanted to do hand sketches, and I did. I was like watching tutorials and everything like that. This was from a different page, and I just took it out because I thought, oh, it turned out so well. I actually kept on coming back to this. This was a reference from I wouldn't say AI, but it was like one of those pictures or edited pictures of models, and she had like this whole thing going on, and I just took that and I drew this because I thought the model looked cool, and yes, it was on Pinterest at that time. Is this something? Oh, another illustration. It's just the pencil one. It's not great. There's nothing special about it, but yeah. More illustrations. You'll see that the sketchbook was mainly for trying to come up with ideas on this little brand idea that I had for the sexuality coded t-shirts, but yeah, whatever. It was just a teenage dream. More illustrations, sketches, illustrations on top of illustrations. I think I did pretty well on these hand studies. I don't think they turned out badly. These are two people kissing. It's just I feel like a lot of people who own sketchbooks have this exact sketch, because I know 2 of my former classmates had the my gosh, they had the exact same sketch. So yeah, probably the reason why I hid it. But yeah, another illustration.
This won't be easy.
I actually like this. I actually might bring it to life. I don't know, maybe, you know, it's a nice dress. It's got like a cape thing going on, off shoulder sequin. I think it's gorgeous actually. I might come back to this. Damn, I might come back to this. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, more. I think I was practicing shoes. I think they turned out pretty cool, I guess. I don't know, maybe. More hand studies, more of the same thing over and over again. Yeah, these 2, I think this one I actually made a video of this around this era, and I posted it on my Instagram and I posted it here on YouTube. I later took it down, but yeah, this is pretty much what's going on. But I like how this turned out. This was also a reference from Pinterest. It was this guy who had a blindfold on, and I drew him, but I gave him longer hair and kind of made him feminine, so that's what happened. But I love her. I love headscarves, so I drew headscarves, but I wasn't really good at it. I think I'm good. I'm getting better now, but I had to start somewhere, and this was it. But I'm not mad, because this and that other drawing, I'm not really sure where it is. The other drawing with the headscarf, this one. I think my headscarves are really not that bad. We had to start somewhere. Yeah, another illustration. I think this dress is really nice. I think I was going for like some tribal print. Like if it was like a real dress, I'm pretty sure that the material would have been something very traditional, very Afrocentric, probably, because you see like a lot of Afrocentric dresses are like this. So yeah, I like this dress. I think it's gorgeous, and yeah, maybe one day it'll come to life. I don't know, I seem to not know a lot of things, but I like this dress more of whatever this is. Yeah, I love her. I don't know what was going on when I was drawing her, but I like how she turned out. She does look like a friend of mine. She looks very similar to a friend of mine, but I don't think that I had my friend in mind when I was drawing this person. I think this was also referenced, but obviously they didn't have any of the details and the whatever like traditional jewelry on. They were just like a normal person, and I added all this stuff. But yeah, I don't think I had my friend in mind when I was drawing this, but it did turn out like her, which is pretty cool, because I don't know, I can just say it was my friend, but it's not though. It's not, but it does look like her, which is nice. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I was trying to come up with like a cool shirt. It's really not that deep. It's whatever. In my shell. So the swashes at her back and then I pasted her on top of them. This was supposed to be Willow Smith. Does not look anything like her, but still like the way this turned out. Very flat, very plain, but I still like that I tried at this point in my life, so pretty cool. This was referenced. Okay, all of these things were taken from different sketches, and I love how she turned out. Did not expect it to turn out this aggressive, but I do like the way she looks. I have a thing for these flowers. Clearly, I like them a lot. They're pretty cute though. And I don't like how she turned out. She's actually pretty ugly, but it's fine. It's whatever. We live and we learn. This is still up on my channel. It's a short, and yeah, I like the way it turned out. I think at this time, what was going on? I think it's got something to do with Elio from Call Me By Your Name. The inspiration behind this. So yeah, acrylic. Yeah, I really like how this turned out. I didn't expect it to turn out like this, but I think I did a pretty good job. This is just a swatch page. I don't know, I was just fooling around. This is nothing. The page, this I also pasted it on here because I think I drew something and I hated whatever is underneath here, so I pasted this very adorable couple right there. Okay, so this, I remember exactly what was going on here. I think this is proof that I've always had like a passion for tattoos. So this is basically like not me, but I would say that maybe the layout of the body is what I thought I would look like, you know, if I started doing tattoos on different body, like different places in my body. So I wanted to do like tattoos on these places, so like on the back of my neck, on going down my spine, like everywhere. I wanted a tattoo everywhere. But yeah, this is where it all started. This is where it all started. But yeah, and the acrylic, do not like how this turned out. I actually hate how they both turned out. But this one is not that bad. But it's still bad, but it's not that bad. I think this is like yeah, swatch page. Dress, very cute, I guess. I don't really wear dresses a lot, but I do like drawing them, sketching them. Eye sketches. These were done with Copic markers, and I used this page because it was blank, and I didn't want to really waste other pages on my sketchbooks, on my newer sketchbooks. But this is a new sketch, but it's a new sketch that I did on an old sketchbook because what was the reason? I didn't want to use a new sketchbook. That's it. That's the reason. This is a chair. You know, I was practicing perspective. So yeah. Okay. I don't know what these are. I wanted to draw mushrooms, failed, moved on. These are lips. And you'll see that I do draw my lips a lot like this. And I try to like practice a lot of like ways to draw different things because I know that I'm gonna need it eventually. So, but yeah, if you see my lips, they're all like this mostly. but it depends on the face. And if the face allows me to have a cartoony mouth or lip like this, then I go with it. But yeah, I really like going off. I hate her. She's horrible. Mainly my fault. The use of color is just, oh, crazy. I hate her. She's terrible. But she stays. Eye sketches. I love this one. I think I did a pretty good job. I like it a lot. And perspective. This was supposed to be like wood, but I stopped. I got tired. Did not continue with that, but potential. And that's it. That's it. That's end of the sketchbook tour. What do I say here? Thank you guys so much for watching and staying up until the end of the video if you did. If you guys want more videos like this, they are 100% coming. I have a bunch of sketchbooks to get through, and I would really love to show you guys more of my work throughout the years. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. So yeah, I'll catch you guys on another video. Bye and have a great day.